Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome to a new video. Y'all see the title, man, saving 10K in 6 months challenge. I know we missed a couple months, but let's get back on track, man. Let's get right to it. So back in, I think, February, we started this series on saving 10,000 in 6 months, and actually I'm gonna tell y'all what to do with that money so that we can actually get forever money. Heck, put it into assets that's gonna pay us forever. So in the first video, we just talked about actually saving the $10,000. And I know it's probably gonna be a little bit past 6 months, but it's all good because we all make mistakes, and sometimes it is what it is, y'all. And I'm sure some of y'all probably done messed up some of the money or whatever the case may be, so it's definitely time to get back on track. It's July, y'all. We at the halfway point in the year, so we got to get right back to it, y'all. And in the second video, I told y'all to go open up your business bank account, get your operating agreement, your LLC, your EIN number, all that stuff, so that we can take those documents to open up a business bank account. And then on the last video, we was talking about actually getting funding. So I was telling y'all to, if you got a 9-to-5, getting your check direct deposit into your business bank account to show that you are actually earning some income. So in today's video, man, we got to talk about establishing your credit, because this is the thing, right? We can get access to business credit and business funding. However, man, your personal credit score and your personal credit profile, that is the foundation to getting access to any business money. So let's talk about this for a second. In order to get access to business funding, they want you to have a minimum of 680 for your credit score. That's like the bare minimum, y'all, and that's not a goal that everybody should be trying to reach. You should be trying to reach 730 and higher, because when you start getting into those mid-30s, you can get access to a lot more money. 680 is just a starting point. So I want to give y'all the criteria on what we're going to strive to get access to the most money as we can, and I'm going to show y'all how we actually can do it, and y'all all can do this yourself. Y'all don't have to pay a credit guru or a credit repair company. That is an option, but the technology and everything we got access to now, you don't have to be paying money to all these people. You can do it yourself. So let's get right to it. Hey, y'all, we all know that our credit profile was made up of credit history, the credit mix, making your payments on time, the new credit that you establish, which is like the hard inquiries, the length of the credit. So basically, how long have you had your credit established? And we know that the two most important is making your payments on time and the credit utilization, which means that if you have a $10,000 credit card, you don't want to have it maxed out. You don't want to have the credit card maxed out. Ideally, you want to have 10% or less. Some people say 30%. So in that same example, if you got a $10,000 credit card, the most I would want to have on that credit card is $1,000, y'all. $1,000, not $3,000. So 10%. The next thing, again, we want to have 100% on-time payments. And if you don't have 100% on-time payments and you got some late payments and things of that nature, we're going to talk about that and how we can potentially get those removed, and you're going to do it yourself. And it's super easy. You ain't got to send out letters and doing all this stuff they be telling y'all to do. The next thing, of course, you want zero negative remarks, y'all. You cannot establish great credit and a great credit profile if you got a bunch of negative remarks on your credit report. So I'm gonna show y'all how to also remove that as well. Again, it's super easy to do. You can do it by yourself. And of course, we want zero late payments. If you got 1 or 2 late payments, we gotta get those removed. Remember, y'all, we're not trying to get to the bare minimum of a 680. We're trying to get to a 730 plus credit score, because I'm telling y'all right now, and this is the thing, the difference between somebody having like a 750 credit score and an 850 credit score is nothing. The interest rate is going to be the same, whatever it is you're trying to buy, whether that's a car, getting access to funding, it's going to be the same. So don't worry about getting in the 800 club. But I just think once you break that 720, 730, once you start getting around there, everything can start changing for you as far as getting access to funding. And then as far as your credit history, you want to establish at least 3 to 5 years of credit history, right? If you got one credit card and you just took it out last month, that's not going to be good for you as far as trying to get access to money on the business side, y'all. You probably get access to a little bit, but not as much as you really can. Then 11 to 12 months of positive accounts. So having just one credit card is not enough, y'all. You might need a couple credit cards. Maybe you got student loans, a car loan, a mortgage, student loan, stuff like that. The whole point of this is we are proving to the banks that we know how to handle money properly. and make payments on time and just be a good steward of money, because we can't ask for money if we terrible with money, y'all. And then we want 2 hard inquiries or less. Some of y'all got 9 hard inquiries, which I had literally earlier this year, y'all, and I got all those removed. And actually, let's get into how we can get all these removed and get all those negative things off your credit report right now. All right, y'all, so the first thing I want all y'all to do is you gotta get access to your actual credit report. No, we're not talking about Credit Karma or Credit Sesame. We need your real, full, detailed credit report. And I recommend that you use Identity IQ or My Score IQ. You'll be able to go there. Identity IQ is a 7-day free trial or something like that. I'll actually put a link below. And after that, it's maybe, I don't know, $97 a month. But you only need to get your credit report, y'all. Now, I do recommend you actually keep it and actually monitor your credit. Just make that a habit, y'all. But we need the full credit report. It's going to be a couple pages, y'all. But get the full credit report. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. So, y'all, after you get your full detailed credit report on Identity IQ or My Score IQ, you actually want to look at the credit report. You want to look for any inaccuracies, misinformation. If they got your name spelled wrong, you can dispute stuff. There's 3 credit bureaus, right? You got TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. With all 3 of these credit bureaus, all the information have to be exactly the same across all 3 of the credit bureaus. So again, if you have a misspelling on your name, an address that's wrong social security number, wrong birthday, that can be disputed, and whatever account you have attached to that can get removed. Let's get into that real quick. So if you ever dealt with a credit repair company or you hit up one to try to get your credit repaired, they're probably, telling you to do exactly what I'm doing, or they'll do it for you. Get your full detailed credit report, and they're gonna send out letters and all this stuff, or you can do it yourself. But with the times we live in, again, y'all, we got AI, artificial intelligence, and there's so many companies out here that's popping up that do this for you now. The one I recommend is Dispute Panda, y'all, and I've used this personally, and again, it's free. This is free to use. The only thing you gotta pay for is when you actually send out the letters, and it's still super cheap. It's not nothing crazy. So what's going to happen is, if you want to dispute a letter, and first of all, Dispute Panda will identify any inaccuracies on your credit report. So they're gonna do that for you, right? They're gonna see that, these 2, they don't match this one, and X, Y, and Z don't match this. They're gonna do that for you. And all you gotta do is literally click a button and say, you wanna submit a letter to dispute this address, to dispute this whatever. They're going to do everything for you. You're going to wait 30 days and you're going to start getting letters in the mail from the credit bureau saying this item has been removed or this hasn't been removed. And if they're not removing it, you're going to repeat the process every 30 days until they do remove it. So you got to be a little bit patient, y'all. But the whole idea is you want to get that perfect credit profile like I just explained to y'all. Let me put a picture right here. This is what you're trying to get to. And after you get to this, y'all, you're gonna start seeing your credit score increase drastically. I want y'all to start, actually applying for all this funding with these banks on the business side. It's best that your credit score is at as high as it can be. Because again, personal credit score is the foundation of business. Yeah, there are ways to get access to business funding, but there's a lot of other things that personally I'd rather you not do. I'd rather you actually repair your personal credit before you get access to business, and just creating great habits in general. The good thing about all this, we all know that we got a personal credit score, we got a business credit score. They are 2 separate credit scores, and the thing is, your business credit score, the debt or credit cards that you have on your business side, will not show up on your personal credit report. That means that if I go get a $20,000 business credit card with Chase and I use it, it's not going to show on my personal credit report, y'all. So when I do apply for that business credit card with Chase, I'm going to get a hard inquiry because they are going to do a hard pull on my personal. So they're checking my personal credit score in order to approve me for the business credit card. But once I get approved, right? I can remove the hard inquiry from the personal credit score, from the personal credit report. Why? Because it's not attached to nothing on my personal credit report. It's on the business side, which you don't see. So y'all see where I'm getting at with this? And you can pretty much get access to a lot of funding doing it that way, depending on how many LLCs you got. Now by now, all should have at least one LLC, so we can start getting access to funding. But First and foremost, y'all, please start repairing your personal credit score immediately. We're not doing the, what's it called, CPNs and trade lines. Y'all, that is other strategies, but just from my experience and the people I talk to, it can get messy messing with those things. Just repair your credit score yourself. Don't go through nobody else. Don't take out all this other stuff, and just do it the right way so you don't have to rely on other people and making sure they doing what they supposed to do, when you can just make this solely all on you. It's your personal credit score, y'all. Like, at the end of the day, this is too important to outsource to somebody else, in my opinion. I just showed y'all using Dispute Panda, and you can do this yourself. I'll put the link down to Dispute Panda as well below. And again, I'm only showing y'all stuff that I've personally done myself, y'all. I had 9 hard inquiries. This was like around February, March timeframe. Got all those joints removed, which is why I got over a 820 credit score right now, y'all. Which, you know, y'all know I done bought so many houses using lines of credit and credit cards. First and foremost, if you're not educated on real estate, which you should be if you mess with me, but if you're not, then of course you want to get educated first before you start taking on debt to buy real estate or whatever it is you're trying to buy. But the whole point of this video, first and foremost, definitely repair your personal credit score immediately. And then, you know, it's going to take longer for some of y'all than it is the others. But start getting all that negative stuff off your credit report so you can increase your credit score and get access to this money. I'm gonna report back on this series in another 30 days so I can tell y'all what we're gonna do with this money specifically. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Let's get it.